I am your host with the most, and you are watching my Emprion Galactic Survival Let's Play. And guys, I just have to warn you, my mic settings got out of adjustment when I recorded this, so I am currently narrating it with you guys. So forgive me if it's a little funky because I'm having to watch and tell you what I'm doing, and yeah, it's kind of goofy. But hey, you live and you learn. So we're going to go outside here and look at the new capital vessel. It's just kind of a rough framework, and luckily for me, this is just a building episode, so it won't be quite as hard to narrate, I hope. I hope I can sit here and talk to you guys for 20 minutes. This is the cockpit, just kind of a start to it, and yeah. So now let's see where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, we're going to look at the front of it. I think this thing, and you can't see it the greatest because it is dark, but I think I go and get some lights in a minute. But I think this thing, I kind of put these slope blocks on the front of it, and I kind of think it looks like a farmer's combine. Yep, there I go with the lights. So we'll put a little bit of light on it and take a little better look at it. So, in the comment fields, why don't you guys leave possible names for it? Another one I kind of thought of would be the Hoover, because it looks a bit like a vacuum cleaner. So, yeah, tell me what you think. And please remember, I am not a master builder by any means. So, yeah, you can tell me it sucks, but I can almost guarantee it will fly and maneuver. So, a good part of this building section, I told a story. So I guess I can do that now. If you recall, a couple of videos back, I said that I was getting a brand new video card. Well, yesterday it came. I had ordered it. It came FedEx, and I had made the purchase from Newegg. The model of card is a 1060 Ti. I'm sorry, 1050 Ti, replacing a 750 Ti, both in NVIDIA. So, very excitedly, I brought it in and did an unboxing and removed my old card from my machine and put in the new card. And I was quite excited, as you might imagine, because I had spent all this time, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 days waiting for it to come in the mail. And so that was the first thing. I wanted it installed. So that's what I did. I installed it. I needed an active adapter because the newest cards, guys, if you don't know this, only broadcast out of themselves in digital. And I have a fairly new monitor. It's a nice little Samsung 23-inch. And it's a nice little monitor, 1080p, but it's still the old school VGA. VGA is a fancy way of saying, you know, it's a analog signal. That's the only signal it will support. So you need a thing called an active adapter. And knowing this, when I ordered the card, of course I ordered the adapter as well. Well, the adapter turned out to be the wrong one. It was the mini display port, not the full-size one. So, like a good boy, still being all excited, I ran to Best Buy and purchased an HDMI to VGA active adapter. So I brought that home. Of course, I'm driving like a madman. Not really, but uh, just being silly. So got back home, um, installed the card, installed the new adapter, plugged my monitor into it, and it gave me a little bit of a problem. Before I got video out of it, and I didn't think too much about it. And finally, I unplugged it and plugged it back in, not the card, but just the monitor to the card. And lo and behold, boom, it all of a sudden lit up the monitor, everything's working properly. I'm all excited. So I'm like, well, the game I've been having problems with was 7 Days to Die. So I open up my 7 Days to Die, and I start messing with settings. And I tweak everything up, fairly high. And the card seems to be supporting it well, and I'm just goofing with settings and playing around, and played with it for approximately 10 minutes. And bam, my screen goes dark. And it was just the strangest thing. I could never get it to come back. I tried plugging in a different monitor. I took the active adapter out of the loop. I plugged my HD television into it. Nothing. Absolutely no video. So I called AVGA, and first of all, let me say they were wonderful. They treated me very, very great on the phone. Not an issue with them at all. And they gave me a few pointers, a few things to look at. They recommended that I reset my CMOS, and I did that. And at that point, still no video coming out. So I put my old card back in, and that's how I was able to make the video today. Well, apparently when I reset my CMOS, that's where my audio went. All the gain and, my mic settings all went to default. Well, I have the gains turned up fairly well, so you're able to hear me properly. So I think that's what happened to my audio in this particular recording we have here. So yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So let's just kind of check out and see what I'm doing here. I'll try to tell you. Oh, let me finish the graphic card story. So what I've done is sent my new card back to them, and they are graciously sending me a replacement for it. So hopefully by next week this time, today's Thursday, maybe next Wednesday, thereabouts, I should have my new graphics card and hopefully do not have any more trouble with it. Okay, back to the video. This thing I've just installed is a warp drive. You have to have that to do the to go to the planets that are far away. And so I'm just kind of placing that. I kind of like to set them in the center because they have a lot of mass. And it's just, I think it balances a little better. And I think that's what I'm telling you guys about here. And here in a minute, we're going to build a wall around it, I think. Apparently, I'm stopping to tell you guys about something. I know that someplace in here, now is as good as time as any, I was talking about 7 Days to Die. And I don't normally like to talk about other games when I'm playing a specific game, but in this case it was kind of relevant because I was watching Mad Mole, and basically I think that their new building mechanic is going to be very similar to what we have here in Empyrion. Mad Mole was saying that there will be a shape generator such as what we have here in Empyrion. So kind of excited and looking forward to seeing that. And I don't really know what I'm looking at, but I'm telling you guys something. So yeah, I wish I could kind of like fast forward the video forward, but I really can't, so sorry about that. But I'll try to keep you entertained and talk about some interesting stuff. I need to eat some food. Look at my food thing is just sitting there blinking and blinking and blinking. So I've tried to kind of lay this ship out pretty good. What I was thinking is that here where the warp generator, or whatever it's called, that huge thing we just sat down in the middle, building a second story on top of it. To the sides here, we're going to look at putting, probably on this side, either this side or the other side. Yeah, I think this side over here, we're going to build a farm. And then these kind of little wing looking things off to the side, kind of like when you come out of the cockpit cabin. I think that is where we are going to plan on putting, kind of make those like utility rooms. Boy, I'm really taking my time telling you stuff about this thing. Trying to remember what I said. Oh, here we go. Back to building. I spent 5 minutes preaching there. I was on my pedestal. And you saw that little menu just pop up. That's kind of what Mad Mole was talking about for 7 Days to Die. This building mechanic is very cool. And apparently they are going to bring that into their game. Empyrion's a little bit ahead of the curve on that one. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm going to get a quick drink of water and be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. As you can see, we're just using the plate wall to build around this warp drive. And at one point, I remember I had to end up tearing it down on one side because I didn't like the placement. You guys are going to laugh when you see what I do on accident here. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Get it placed. Come on, like a boss. See? Uh-huh. Well, let's go inside and take a look-see. I think that's what we do next. And I still haven't noticed my food is blinking at me. Oh, there we go. Time to eat. Time to eat. Alright, let's see where I goofed up. Plenty of room on that side. Whoa, what happened there? That wall is way too close to that warp engine. Warp generator, whatever it is. Now let's just tear it out of there. Oh, look what happened. I haven't noticed yet. Oh, there I noticed. What the fudge? Where is that thing? That is ridiculous. You can see I clearly wasn't shooting it. It was like reflecting off that wall and hitting it. So back to base. We need to go back to base and make a new one. So here we go. Over to the old constructor. As you can see, I'm building like a ton of blocks for this ship we're working on. So, yeah. Alright, what next? I didn't tell it to make anything. Uh-huh. There we go. What was that called? I didn't catch it. Yeah, I'm telling about the different shapes, apparently. There we go. Hopefully I'll catch and see what that thing's called. Warp drive. It's a warp drive. I knew it was a warp something. And also, I think in this video, one of the earlier parts, I was talking about how I wanted to spawn in that first ship that we had ×2. So, earlier in this game, I have told the factory to go ahead and start making that. So we will be getting our original small vessel back in. Alright, let's try to place it. This thing is hard to place when you have walls. I recommend you put it down and then build the walls around it. But I think of what I'm doing wrong here, and you will see in a minute. There we go. Place it with the drone. Come on, boss. Make it right. There we go. Looks good to me. Let's place it. Perfect. Let's finish building that wall around that thing. There we go. Nice. Okay. Oh, you need to turn it there, boss. You need to turn it. See how it's offset just a little bit? I'm pretty sure I'm telling you this. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. That will work. Alright. See, that one's offset too. It'd be nice if they would auto select the proper position, but yeah, maybe that's too much to ask for. Who knows these things? There we go. Build her out, boss. Build her out. So, like I always ask in every game, are you guys enjoying this? You enjoying the new update? This is 4.3, so we did get a little update. Not sure what they changed. I probably should start going and reading the build sheet on this and keeping everyone informed on it. Nice. Alright, I think here shortly I'm going to start placing some stuff down. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start decorating a little bit. That thing I just put in my hotbar is a gravity generator. Very important to have on a capital vessel. Otherwise you can't stand up and walk around. You'll float around. Alright. I decide don't put it there. Let's put it over in this other little utility room area. There we go. Hey, you better shut that off. That's going to use all your battery packs up for no good reason. Look for it, look for it. Where it is. Gravity generator. Shut it off. There we go. Just saving on power consumption. Awesome. Oh, don't put your food processor there. Put it where the garden's going to be. Yeah, I think this side right here will make a good garden for us. There we go. Perfect. Nice. So basically we'll have a garden all the way along that wall. At least one row of plots, possibly two. We'll see how it works out. There we go, and I do, that's the, like the fuel cell for the warp drive. So, I do like to put those close by, and that way they have their own designated area, I guess. There we go, nice. Open it up, let's see what it looks like. There we go. Yep, you put those crystals that we got off the moon in there, and also you can get those from the lakes. Just go scuba diving and you'll see them down there. Alright, what else are we going to place? Oh, we got a constructor, and I believe I explained in the video that I was unable to make an advanced constructor, so we just have the large constructor to start with. Alright, let's go place that. That looks like a good spot. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Alright, let's put some storage chest or cargo boxes, I think they're called. There we go. Line them right up. And I believe that I commented and said that we will color code those to make sorting easier. We're getting pretty close to the end of the video here, guys, so I'm not exactly sure when it's going to cut off. So I will just tell you now. Thank you so much for watching. Come up with a name for this crazy looking flying vacuum cleaner. Leave it in the comments. I'll pick the one I like the best, and that's what we'll name it. Let's take another look at the cockpit area. I think it's pretty cool. It has some potential. Maybe we'll put some storage in there or something. We'll figure something out. Maybe we'll add some of those deco blocks. Make things interesting. So again, guys, I'm not a master builder. Not on this game anyway. So bear with me. It will fly. It will move us around. It'll be fun. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe for more content like this one. Also, at the end of my videos, I am now adding a new thing. It's called an annotation or a card. Basically, you'll be able to click on the next video, or you can click on the other card and it will subscribe you to my channel. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and thanks for watching.